Amin Traoré. I'm an account manager with At&T. I am on John Stone's growth team up on the 28th floor in the GovEd segment.
Hi, my name is Brandon Stevenson. I am a government and education account manager with the GovEd growth team here in Atlanta.
What are some industry trends in education that you can identify?
Saving costs, reducing expenses, and increasing productivity and efficiency. And a lot of school systems or school districts are doing this by either going with integrated services such as voice over IP, integrating their data with their voice and having that one bill. At a larger scale, that really helps out, and you see a lot of larger school districts do that.
Most schools nowadays are looking for things that impact their main business drivers. This is productivity, efficiency, effectiveness, image, all of the different components that are involved in how they operate and manage their business. I guess the second, how they engage students. Right now there's a completely new demographic of students that the education market has never seen before. So having to adjust and come up with creative ways to keep this new student body demographic engaged. It's been one of the leading issues.
What are some popular At&T solutions for the education space?
Telenav, I'd say, would be one of the most popular ones, especially in the transportation department for that school district. They like to be able to keep a close eye of their buses, where they are en route in case some or a kid needs to be picked up somewhere. They know which bus is closest. They would like to be able to have the ability to route the closest bus there, to be able to be as efficient and fuel effective as possible.
One of the biggest solutions that I've seen, the integration of mobility solutions and applications, like for example tablet strategies and netbook strategies. Nowadays a lot of schools are providing netbooks or iPads or tablets to their students for educational programs, for all of their textbooks, one device for everything. Then they secure this device and the information on it with a solution called something like mobile iron, mobile device management, protecting the data and protecting, the websites and information that the students view.
What are some tips for working in the education industry?
Ask the right questions and don't be afraid to ask questions. If you're, for example, dealing with a customer now and there's an issue with the T1 line or some kind of wireline product, and you never asked about their mobility service, what they're doing, are they using cell phones, are they having any kind of AMAs for any sort of wireless devices? You'll never know that until you ask. So always ask that question. Otherwise, you'll just miss out on some opportunities or some times where there could be an opportunity to sell something extra.
It's all about relationship management, and not just with your customers, but with your team. Understand the expectations of your management, your support people on your team, and what they need from you in order for them to be successful. Then from your customer, really take the time to get to know them, understand every aspect of their business. Because here's the thing, money, and at least from my experience, money is never the main driving factor behind a decision. If you can show the value and show them directly how it integrates into what they're doing and will save them time, money, they will find the resources for it.
Lastly, be creative. There are a lot of ways that, for example, AMAs can be used. Be creative in how you position them to your customers, and that way you'll be able to see a positive impact or a positive result when you talk about these types of applications. Not just be creative about how you position those AMAs, be creative on when you're speaking to the customer as far as your questioning strategy. You always want to dig deep. You want to make sure, this kind of goes back to my other tip, but you want to dig deep and make sure that you cover everything. And one way to cover everything is being creative and seeing new ways on how you can position some of our products.
And there you have it, guys. 2 successful gym account managers doing what they do best for At&T. Thanks.